Hello, my friends. Whatever time of the day or the night that you are finding this or reviewing this, receiving, immersing, however you are choosing to interact with this media, I hope that you're doing well and I hope that you are nice and snuggly. Today is a snow day, January 6th in southeastern Pennsylvania. So I hope that you're having fun. I hope you're enjoying the peace and quiet, the silence, the stillness, the peacefulness that's falling snow and just snow brings. And I wanted to open this recording with a little shift in the trajectory because this is a very much a live thing. So, how I've decided to interact with the Yoga Nidra recordings. I intend to share a monthly Yoga Nidra recording, and it will be time stamped at the bottom so that you can go straight to it. And then in the beginning, I'm going to share what I'm seeing and experiencing on a personal level, a private practice level, a collective level, energetically from where I am, from where I'm standing and what I'm witnessing. And I completely invite you to share in in the comments what your experience is because we're all in it together. There's no separation. So, it's fun to interact with it and to see where everyone is. My heart's like blooming, just kind of reflecting on that and saying it and hearing it said. So, I think that's pretty much it, but that's going to be the template from here on out as long as it may continue to evolve and that will be beautiful too, but that at this moment is how it's going to be. Beginning with this sort of conversation and then ending with the Yoga Nidra practice. So take some time for yourself today. I hope that you find deep nourishment and rest in this Yoga Nidra practice. Thank you. Hello, friends. Today is January 6th. It's a Monday, and it's interesting because as I was going through the flow of my morning, I had a feeling. I'm like, is the moon in the first quarter? And I had awakened and not looked at my phone, which lately I've had to look at my phone right away. So for the past almost 2 hours, it's very much been a steady flow of just actually getting things done, completing chores, and just kind of flowing and going with what feels right or what felt right. And all of this to say how it all connects to you is lately in my private practice, I've been seeing, and also in my personal circle, and collectively kind of witnessing beyond out in, when going to the grocery store or attending social gatherings, like I attend Meeting for Worship, Quaker Meeting, and all of these places kind of give you a glimpse of where people's heads are at. And even if it's not spoken, it's an energy. So lately, I will speak specifically to my private practice. What I've been seeing with people is that there's been a lot of quaking around transition and around shifting. um, so a lot of people that I've spoken to have as little as rearranging their rooms, purging some things, to as great as considering cross-country move, having significant separation of longtime partners. Thinking seeing if there's anything else that essentially the idea is that January is this really exciting time, even though it's also a very cold time. Um, and, it's winter. We are in the heart of winter. And I've always loved the duality of January in the sense that the sky, it's just so bright, and it's so just the clouds, like just the, I don't know what it is, the angle or the tilt of how the earth is, or if you want to make it scientific or if you want it to make it mystical, it's like just the flow of the energy of the day with the sunlight, and we're trending upwards in the amount of light, and it's noticeable. Like, you can tell, oh, it's almost 5 o'clock, and you can still see a little bit of light. And so there's that promise that's returning, or it's there, but we haven't been able to see it in the past month. However, it's cold, and we have this energy of, okay, we need to hunker down, we need to settle down, we need to be still, and hibernate and take things a little easier. Of course, that's like our animalistic intuition, but with the culture and the society that we're in and the work settings that many of us have to be in, there needs to be an imposition of that hibernation. There needs to be like an intentional setting aside of time to rest. And this is pulling all together with that duality, like I was talking about, like the promise of the longer day, but also, and especially in this time, like this year for southeastern Pennsylvania, from what I can recall, it's the first year in a few years that have been really cold, dark, and, well, I mean, obviously it's dark every year, but it's been a very cold year. There's been a freeze, really long, prolonged days of, normal winter weather of degrees below freezing, or days with the highs are below freezing for a week straight. And we haven't seen this in a while. At least from what I can remember, it's been at least 3 years. So we have that component as well, which I am seeing within myself, within my personal circle, and within my private practice, that there is this sort of reckoning with mortality that's coming with this. There's like, there's so many layers to this, because I just want to say, like, there's like a lot of perspective and consciousness that is centered and connected around wow, sorry. There's a lot of like our consciousness is centered around the just the mortality, the fact that we won't live forever, that things will change, things are changing constantly, and even like awareness of the most minute of changes. Like, you know, something that like a person in your life was previously able to show up for, but now they're unable to because of physical mobility issues, or literally not living in the same area, or having a change in jobs personally. Like, there's so many ways that we can witness and notice death in winter. And winter is the season of the acknowledgement and also the presence of death. I remember in nursing, when I was working at the long-term care facilities, we would notice there was a significant uptick of mortality rates, like people passing away. It would be significant, like a cluster of folks in the homes that would pass away during the wintertime. It's real. It's a huge part of the season. And I think, and I know it's a very important, that's a very important, every essence, every component of our cycles on Earth are so important. They're so integral. We need death. Death is something to be celebrated. Death is something to be acknowledged, to be honored, to be witnessed, to be held. And the West, or at least in America, largely from what I see, grief is really underscored. And I feel like, you know, this winter season, especially like with the freezes and with the presence of the winter specifically being around honoring death, the death cycle of the earth, it's important and it's beautiful, because then with us, microcosmically, we can witness deaths of ourselves. We can look at we have the conscious ability to reflect and look back and be like, look at the year previously and be like, hey, that didn't feel good. I don't really want to do that anymore. I want to go through my closet. I want to get rid of these things. I want to rearrange my room. I want to move across the country. I want to leave my partner because this doesn't feel like it's in alignment with me anymore. It's all important for us to be able, and for all beings to reach their highest good. And it is an energy. It is a vibration. It is something that you attune to when you are connecting to the rhythms of the earth. And my intention today in sharing with you the Yoga Nidra practice is to help with bringing you into your being, into such a stillness, such a nourishing rest, so that you are able to release and part with and clear to a cellular level what you no longer need to take with you into this solar cycle. Going back to how I began with the first quarter moon, it's like taking all of what I said and amping it up a notch. Like, you know, it's between the new moon and the full moon, so it's kind of like a normalized energy. It's not super sleepy and it's not super chaotic and frenzied, right? But there is like this surge of energy behind the first quarter where it's like, okay, things are moving. And it's kind of like you have the energy behind you to clear the closet, to journal, to go through the things. And however, with it being the climate that we're in, with the snow, today we had snow, we're having snow, it's important for us to slow down and to know that taking space and to know that resting and to know that non-doing is further clearing. It is clearing your body. It is clearing your mind, your spirit of any residue, of any debris that no longer needs to exist there. So we don't need to act. We don't need to apply and to physically do, even though it is beautiful, valuable, and again, I keep saying it, but important. But with this season, I invite you and encourage you and remind you to take this period, 45 minutes, rest, let yourself be. Thank you for listening. Please share in your comments, the comments below, what you're going through. I'm very interested and love interacting and connecting with people in this way because we're all in it. There's no separation. We're all going through it together. So please share if there's anything that feels important to you to share. Thank you for listening. I appreciate your ears so much, and for your trust and for just seeing value in what I have to share. And so without further ado, making yourself physically comfortable as possible, laying on your back. And you may choose to support yourself however would be most beneficial for you. some options and ideas. You can roll a blanket and prop it underneath of your knees, or place a pillow under your legs, under your knees, bringing a pillow under your head, placing an eye pillow over your eyes. Wear layers if you're cold. Make yourself cozy. Wear socks, warm fuzzy socks, cozy socks. Begin to shift any clothing that's been bunched up underneath of you as you're laying down. Really give yourself this space to land. Your arms will be by your sides with the palms facing upward, as in a traditional Shavasana. Adjust everything, your body, position, your clothes, until you are feeling completely comfortable. The intention is to have no physical movement throughout the Yoga Nidra practice. No stillness, or all stillness, only stillness. Beginning to close your eyes, or covering your eyes with the eye pillow. Taking a long, deep breath. And as you breathe out, just feel all your cares, your worries, your burdens, everything release and escape from your being. In the practice which follows, you are going to develop the feeling of relaxation throughout the body. It is not necessary to make movements or to deliberately relax your muscles. Simply develop the feeling of relaxation. It is like the feeling that you have just before sleep. When relaxation becomes deep, sleep does come, but you should try to keep yourself completely awake. Awake, yet deeply relaxed. Saying to yourself, I am practicing Yoga Nidra. I am deeply relaxed. I am connected with the sound of your voice. I will not fall asleep. During Yoga Nidra, you are functioning on the levels of hearing and feeling exclusively. The only important thing is to follow the voice which contains the directions of your deep subconscious meditation. You must not try to analyze the instructions, as they will disturb your mental relaxation. Allow yourself to receive them, the directions. Simply follow the voice with total attention and feeling. And if thoughts come to disturb you from time to time, Do not worry. Let them float along. Just continue with the practice. Allow yourself to become calm and steady. Give yourself plenty of space to fully arrive in your vessel. Concentrating on the body, feeling an inner relaxation throughout your whole body. Become aware of the importance of your complete stillness. Develop your awareness of the body from the top of the head to the tips of the toes. Complete stillness and a complete awareness of the whole body. Continue your awareness of the whole body. The whole body. The whole body. Become aware of the fact that you are going to practice Yoga Nidra. Say mentally to yourself, I am aware. I am practicing Yoga Nidra. The practice of Yoga Nidra begins now. At this moment, you should make your resolve, your long-term intention. The resolve will have to be in very simple language, positive, in the present tense. Try to discover one naturally through your instinct. For example, my mind is at ease. If you are struggling with anxiety, whatever comes through, however specific, give yourself the space to return to your intention. Once you have this resolve, this intention, repeating it mentally 3 times with total feeling, total awareness, total emphasis. The resolve you make during Yoga Nidra is bound to become true in your life. We now begin rotation of consciousness, beginning at the right hand thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky, palm of the hand. Become aware of the back of the hand, the wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, the right waist, the right hip, right thigh, kneecap, calf muscle, ankle, heel, sole of the right foot, top of the foot, great toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, pinky toe. Become aware of the left hand thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, left waist, left hip, left thigh, kneecap, calf muscle, ankle, heel, sole of the left foot, top of the foot, great toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, pinky toe. Now to the back. Become aware of the right shoulder, the left shoulder, right glute, left glute, spine, the whole back together. And now go to the top of the head, crown of the head, forehead, both sides of the head, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, space between the eyebrows, right eyelid, left eyelid, right eye, left eye, right ear, left ear, right cheek, left cheek, nose, tip of the nose, upper lip, lower lip, chin, throat, right chest, left chest, middle of the chest, navel, and abdomen. Whole of the right leg, whole of the left leg, both legs together, whole of the right arm, whole of the left arm, both arms together, whole of the back, buttocks, spine, shoulder blades, whole of the front, abdomen, chest, whole of the back and front, together, whole of the head, together, whole body, together, whole body, together, the whole body, together. Staying awake, total awareness, no movement, total stillness. Whole body on the floor. Become aware of your body lying on the floor. Your body is lying on the floor. See your body lying perfectly still on the floor in this room. Visualize this image in your mind. Become aware of your breath. Feel the flow of your breath in and out of your lungs. Witness the rhythm. Do not attempt to change it. The breathing is natural and automatic. There is no effort. Maintain awareness of your breath. Continue complete awareness of breath. Become aware of your breath. Continue complete awareness. Now concentrate your awareness on the movement of your navel area. Concentrate on your navel movements. Your navel is rising and falling slightly with every breath. With each and every breath, it expands and contracts. Concentrate on this movement in synchronization with your breath. Go on practicing, but be sure that you are aware. Navel rising and falling slightly with every breath. Noticing the expansion and contraction. Now start counting your breaths backwards from 27 to 1, like this. 27, navel rising. 27, navel falling. 26, navel rising. 26, navel falling. 25, navel rising. 25, navel falling, and so on. Say the words and numbers mentally to yourself as you count your breaths. Be sure that you don't make a mistake. If you do, you must go back to 27 and start again. Continue counting 27 to 1. Keep on with the practice. Counting and awareness, awareness and counting. Cease your counting of the chest breaths and move your awareness to the throat. Become aware of your breath moving in and out of the throat. Become aware of this. Concentrate on the movement of the breath and start counting backwards from 27 to 1 in the same way as before. Complete awareness of counting and of breathing. Remaining awake, total awareness, aware that you are counting. Keep on with the practice. Continue counting your breaths in the throat. And stop counting and go now to the nostrils. Become aware of the breath moving in and out of the nostrils. Concentrate on the movement of the breath in and out of the nostrils and start counting as before, as you know very well by now. 27, breathing in, 27, breathing out. Complete awareness. Continue counting. Complete awareness. Continue counting. Keep on with the practice. Continue. Stop your counting and leave your breathing. We now come to visualization. A number of different things will be named, and you should try to develop a vision of them on all levels: feeling, awareness, emotion, imagination, as best you can. If you are able to find this vision, your relaxation is complete for the time being. Keep your awareness of the visualizations, jumping from one to the next with full imagination, emotion, awareness, and feeling. Burning candle. A burning candle. Burning candle. Endless desert. Endless desert. Endless desert. Egyptian pyramid. Egyptian pyramid. Egyptian pyramid. Torrential rain. Snow-capped mountains. Snow-capped mountains. Torrential rain. Greek temple at sunrise. Greek temple at sunrise. Birds flying across a sunset. Torrential rain. A burning candle. Red clouds drifting. Across above a church. Stars at night. Stars at night. Red clouds drifting. First quarter moon. Full moon. Stars at night. Full moon. Smiling Buddha. Wind from the sea. Wind from the sea. Waves breaking on a deserted beach. Stars at night. The restless sea. Eternal restless sea. Eternal restless sea. Waves breaking on a deserted beach. Birds flying across a sunset. Now is the time to repeat your resolve. Repeat the same long-term intention that you made at the beginning of the practice as best as you may remember. Repeat the resolve 3 times with full awareness and feeling. Relaxing all efforts. Draw your mind outside, completely external. Become aware of your breathing. Become aware of the natural breath. Awareness of the whole body and awareness of breathing. Your body is lying totally relaxed on the floor, in your bed. You are lying and you are breathing quietly and slowly. Develop awareness of your body from the top of the head to the tips of the toes. Saying mentally in your mind, Om. Repeat Om mentally to yourself twice more. Become aware of the floor and the position of your body lying on the floor. Visualize the room around you. Become aware of your surroundings. Lie quietly for some time and keep your eyes closed. If you are remaining here, allow yourself to be here. Otherwise, taking your time, slowly stretching yourself and moving your body. Whenever you are ready, you will find yourself in a seated position, taking a few moments in a meditative seat to breathe and to fully reconnect with your body and with your breath. Thank you for tuning in tonight, whenever you are watching or listening. May you have endless peace